Mind your neighbor's business. The concept of a woman's scorn is often associated with the phrase "Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned," which is actually from a play by William Congreve, not the Bible. In the November 7, 2024, Irvona Borough Council, IBC meeting, a group of hostile women came to project their anger at a neighbor who they dislike. Irvona Borough Council has not banned burning in the borough. It is rumored that a group of women are coming to the December meeting to ask council to demolition the Honorable Mayor's house because they do not like how it looks. Even the code enforcer has junk vehicles all around his house, and the neighbors are considering coming to council to have his house and other property items removed from the borough because they just do not like how it looks. No husbands were present. One woman memorized the response of her neighbor's statements of frustration to her interfering with the neighbor's property rights. Over and over the woman used the F-bomb or F-word. This was evidence that the woman had internalized and memorized the words and was now making the woman angry. A woman's self-esteem is gained by her husband, according to Phycologists. The woman, speaking in the agenda portion public comments, admitted that she was interfering in the property rights of the neighbor. The subject neighbor has the right to face his accusers. This constitutional right was denied the disliked neighbor. Why wasn't the neighbor given notice that a complaint was going to be addressed in the council meeting? Or in the alternative, council had the responsibility to protect all parties and did not stop all the assertions in the nature of slander without a private hearing, as council had the lawful right to conduct. The matter may have been more appropriately addressed in an executive session to protect all parties. Was it necessary to plaster the council room with the actual word F expletive? Why didn't the women file a written formal complaint in a court of law? Why use the council as a weapon of their scorn? The woman appeared to think it was necessary to shock the council with the F expletive and had the constitutional right of free speech protection. Free speech sometimes has legal consequences if slander is asserted. Vision Press Production was offended at the hearing of the words associated with F this or that. But Vision Press Production News Media believes in the Constitution, and each counselor has taken an oath to uphold the Constitution and property rights as is included in the Constitution. According to Copilot, produced by Microsoft, do United States of America individuals have property rights? Yes, individuals in the USA have property rights. These rights are protected under the Constitution and various state laws. The Fifth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution includes the Takings Clause, which states that private property cannot be taken for public use without just compensation. This means that the government must compensate property owners if it takes their property for public projects, like building roads or schools. Additionally, property rights allow individuals to own, use, and dispose of property as they see fit, within the boundaries of the law. These rights can include real property, land and buildings, as well as personal property, items like cars, jewelry, and furniture. Property owners can also transfer their property rights to others through sale, inheritance, or gift. According to a Irvona Borough councilor, the woman that stood in the meeting and slandered Reverend Spade, she has called every known entity in the United States after him. The woman is a criminal, and if you search the internet by placing her name in the search engine, you will find her criminal offense and judgment. Having an interview with Reverend Spade, he stated, "The woman must sit in the window watching as a stalker because every time I go to my property she is approaching me. For example, I was with a wrecker service and was loading a truck to be hauled for inspection. The woman was at my side demanding I take down my business signs. On another occasion she came out of house and demanded, 'What are you doing?' Reverend Spade was spraying weeds on his property with a machine that was mounted on a truck. Every known governmental entity has shown up at 45 Hopkins Street and all of them has said, 'We had to come due to a complaint of your neighbor, but you are doing nothing wrong.' I have 100 examples of the criminal neighbor stalking me through governmental entities," said Reverend Spade. On November 7, 2024, angry women wanted council to be whipping boys to take away constitutional property rights away from neighbors. Whatever happened to mind your own business? The citizens and taxpayers of Irvona Borough are all equal and equally have constitutional protected property rights guaranteed by the United States of America Constitution. The freedom to work, enjoy, and to have on the property all that pleases one is the protection of the United States of America's Constitution. If you women with scornful nature, pound sand, better yet search your own heart with prayer. Commentary respectfully submitted. Vision Press Production News Media.